Welcome to Culture Collision Car Show in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Scott Wright.
I'm Dave Anderson. We're co-founders of NextGem, a new app on iOS to help image, manage, and share trading cards with other passionate collectors and investors.
The idea for NextGem actually came about during a guys' weekend up north at the cabin. As collectors ourselves, we were talking about some of the issues there were in the industry, specifically a severe lack of technical innovation. The companies that should have been innovating weren't. People were still tracking and managing their collections on spreadsheets. There are websites that look like they were built straight out of 1998, and bad pictures were making things difficult for both buyers and sellers. After dealing with these problems day in, day out, week after week, month after month, we started thinking there has to be a better way.
We set to work testing our assumptions using the lean startup process. Dozens of interviews later, and we were sure we were onto something. So we began gathering resources and building our team. We've worked for over a year now developing, testing, and iterating to develop the optimal set of features to find product market fit. This is what is starting to be not just a valuable tool, but also an awesome social experience.
So without further ado, here's a look at NextGem.
The first feature we want to show off is our card scanner. And I selected an assortment of Minnesota sports legends for your viewing pleasure. Kicking it off with the greatest Minnesota Timberwolf of all time, Kevin Garnett. This is my favorite rookie card of his personally. We actually utilized a number of different technical solutions to make our magic happen here with this scanner feature. The big one is computer vision, specifically object detection, where we identify whether a card is graded or raw. And you might have noticed this happening. Perfect example here, it's a raw card of Kirill Kaprizov, and you notice the blue reticle on the screen contracted to adjust for that. Whereas if it was a slab card, it would have gotten larger. And then taking that a step further, if it is a slab, we identify who the grader is, with the three big players in the market being PSA, BGS, and SGC. And what that does is it lets Gemma know exactly where specific information is located on the labels so that we can do some other cool, fun stuff that I'll tell you about in a little bit. So we're wrapping up here with Kirby Puckett rookie card. It's worth about $1,000, give or take. And just like that, we are off to the races. The cards are uploading and processing. Next up is the My Collection feature, where all the cards I've scanned are stored. And this is also searchable. And I'm going to search for Chuck Knobloch, who was my favorite player as a kid. So one thing we've done is, even though you only took a front and back image, we automatically divvy it up into 10 photos. You get not only the front and the back photos, but you get quadrants of the front and the back. So you take 2 pictures and you get 10. Notice the 2 blurred areas on the label? That's a feature we implemented for privacy that can be toggled on or off. This obfuscation of the serial number and barcode on PSA, SGC, and BGS slabs was accomplished using a deep learning model. Unfortunately, the grading companies control their population data and don't have APIs to leverage, but we found a workaround. We are extracting the website URL contained in the QR code on the back of the slabs and making it a clickable link. We're also providing members additional insight and stats on players through a relationship with StatNews. And then we give members additional fields to enter other relevant information like a story or other highlights. If you want to search the entire NextGem universe for cards or members, you can do that as well. I'm going to pull up a specific Kobe here that's pretty special. So this is a Kobe Bryant rookie card. It's serial numbered out of 499, but it's extremely condition sensitive. There's only 9 in this high of a grade, and this card is worth $300,000. And then, if you want to show the owner some love, let them know you appreciate it, maybe ask a question, whatever the case might be, you can drop them a chat right from the card page. This is our discovery feed, where you can look at cool cards on the platform till your heart's content with our infinite scroll. And then when you see something you like, you can click into it. On the bottom left there, you can see the flame. That's our hype button. Show a little love to the owner. We also have the bookmark where you can add it to your watch list and revisit later if it's something that interests you. Another fun feature we have in our chat is what we call our card carousel, which enables members to share multiple cards at the same time. And this is really valuable because when you're trying to work out a deal, you might want to send options to see if anything piques their interests. And this feature enables you to do that. And instead of displaying a long vertical list of 10 cards, 20 cards, whatever the case might be, you get it horizontally where you can scroll through, and they're also all clickable. So if you want to look closer, you can click into the card and see it in all its 4K high definition glory. Of course, all of our members have profile pages where you can learn a little bit more about them. They can check out their followers, see who's following them. And then there's that watch list I told you about earlier with the list of cards that have caught my eye. Let's wrap up by going back to the upload queue to check out those cards we scanned at the beginning. As you can see, all the cards have a nice tight auto crop that was accomplished using computer vision, image processing, and deep learning techniques. We also did perspective correction using computer vision techniques such as line detection algorithms, contour detection, and perspective wrapping. And the OCR, or optical character recognition, was used to extract all the relevant data from the slab so our members don't have to do it and we can save them that hassle. Because as we know, everybody loves data entry. Then I just hit save and the card is added to my collection.
So from Dave and I, and of course our good friend Michael, we'll see you on NextGem.